Thank you so much for joining into today's trading session. So today we're looking at Bitcoin, guys. By the way, today is the weekend also, so I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend so far. How was your Saturday? If you guys don't feel free to just leave a chat lah. If you would like to share about how your Saturday actually went. My Saturday went amazing today. Actually, to be honest, when I woke up, also I was wake up very happily lah. I hope it was the same for you guys also. So let me break it down a bit. Later on, maybe if got time, because to be honest, I never makan yet. I hope you guys are having your dinner right now, or maybe you guys already had your dinner. For me, I haven't eaten today whole day yet. Uh, I wanted to try like this. I think they said it's called intermittent fasting. Is it? Yeah, I wanted to try, but then I kind of like going a little bit too extreme. I think without knowing. Okay, so I kind of like fasting since I woke up. To be honest, I didn't wake up that early lah today. I woke up roughly around 12:30, I think. Today was a very chill day, very relaxed and very chill day. So then I haven't eaten from then until now lah. So yeah, really quite some time already. Roughly, let's say if I wake up 12:30, so now what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Around 8 hours I haven't eaten. I don't know. Must count also the time when I sleep. Oh, I think more than 12 hours sure got lah. But I heard it's like 16 hours or so got intermittent fasting. So I don't know lah. You guys correct me lah if I'm wrong lah. If 16 hours, I think maybe got good. Maybe now 16 hours good. So just to highlight, right, guys, about Bitcoin today. So far, when I realized in Asia session we were moving towards the downside, of course, right. I mean, see how simple, how clear. Today the move actually very beautiful, because as we know lah. Again, if you guys are hearing any background sound, right? Actually, I also having a house press right now, so that's why. So apologies. If you guys get a little bit hard to hear me, let me know. That's why I'm holding my microphone this time. So instead of usually I plug it here. So usually on the weekend we don't tend to see that much of beautiful and to be honest, this is considered strong movement lah. Okay, so price really moved very beautifully, and clearly lah, you guys can see a very beautiful downtrend lah. This is down move up impulse. Sorry, this is impulse pullback. Okay, impulse. Yes, we have a mini here. Okay, okay, see. Okay, overall we are moving beautifully towards the downside. Let me move this aside. Yeah, maybe I put in a blank area here. So this is overall roughly lah, guys, the movement that we were having today for BTC, which is very beautiful. I didn't trade, like I said. I woke up around like 12:30 ish today. So because of that, I kind of miss out the Asia session, which is typically 9-10 a.m. here. But it's okay. It's okay. So I'm hoping to actually enter a live trade today with you guys. Also, during New York session, I know today's the weekend. New York session don't really function. Okay, but the chart still moves. That's what we can see lah. Okay, as you guys can see Asia, London. Okay, it still moves. So I want to wait roughly around 9:30. I want to go and grab dinner. So actually, I'm cooking. So just going to cook up my dinner, and then I'll be back with you guys before 9:30 lah. But just a heads up, right? Since we're moving towards the downside, what I'm kind of expecting, because we actually took out 1 hour liquidity range here. So this is a liquidity zone. Okay. Once price swept that liquidity, and then we are starting to see some form of move towards the upside. Also, from what we understand, right? Based on previously lah, what I usually share with you guys, if we are seeing bears in Asia and then we are seeing bears in London, just typically, we tend to see bulls come into New York. Why? Is because if we just see, right, guys, a very strong move towards the downside. Okay, all of the above, right, there are so much forms of liquidity, but which area, okay, maybe you guys can guess lah. Okay, which area holds the strongest, not strongest lah, the most amount of liquidity, if you guys just guess it out lah. Of course lah, this is not 100%. Okay, but typically this is the idea. Okay, based on Asia and London, if you guys are guessing, right, it will be this part. the top part of Asia, because majority of sellers, okay, that who have entered the market, they all place their stop loss above this area here. Okay, usually like that lah. When we trade, we will always place our stop loss in the previous high or previous low. Okay, hence this is the previous high. Therefore, there's a lot of stop losses, multi-millions of dollars stop losses that is resting above this area here. Okay, so like I said, typically during New York session, it like to go counter trend. So since overall we are moving towards the downside, we may be seeing a push towards the upside. I'm not so sure if you'll be able to actually come up to this point to take out all the liquidity resting, but at least we have H1 liquidity areas here, okay, which probably will be taken out if we are seeing bulls come in the market for New York session today. We are already starting to see such a beautiful and strong movement towards the upside. Also bear in mind this is right now we're in the 15-minute time frame right now. Okay, but again, we're not going to be doing anything until at least 9:30, or until at least we see a little bit clearer form of maybe another liquidity sweep, okay, or more stronger bullish movement towards the upside. To be honest, even if you move down as well, I'm okay, because if we see in the bigger time frame, right, okay, we actually created a very beautiful impulse move towards the upside. Okay, but if you guys think we are currently still in a bullish momentum, right, in the bigger time frame, actually we're not, because we broke structure here. Let me see, I just drop this. Okay, see this line here, right, guys? I know there's a lot of lines here, but let's focus on the blue line. Okay, this is the area that created the highest point in the market, hence market broke below it. Even though yes, overall we seem like we are moving very strongly towards upside, but in the bigger time frame we are actually bearish. Right now we're actually in a bearish movement. So in a bearish movement, okay, why typically I said we may be seeing a move towards the upside is because market, right, when we move impulse move up or down, in this case let's just follow the trend, okay, down, we must see a pullback. Okay, so if we are trading today, will be trading essentially, where is my pen? Yes, okay, highlight this pullback. Is trading a pullback recommended? It depends. Okay, I'll be honest. It depends. Why I say it depends, right? It's because if you are trading a pullback based on a bigger time frame analysis, for example, like this, we are analyzing based on the H4 time frame and H1 time frame. Okay, and then you enter trades based on smaller time frames, which is what we're doing roughly 5 minute or 1 minute time frame. Then yes, I would say can, of course can. It is considered relatively safe. Okay, and I won't say like really safe, because we know in trading everything also got risk one. Okay, so relatively safe, because why? In a bigger time frame, when a pullback occurs, right, it's actually very large if you zoom down all the way to the smaller time frame. Therefore we'll be able to really catch multiple opportunities lah. So this is one of the analysis of why potentially we may be seeing a move towards the upside, because we are currently already break structure for a bearish move down in the bigger time frame. So we are bearish in H4. In H1, guys, we are also bearish clearly lah. We're bearish because we break structure here, and then we're seeing a very beautiful move towards the downside. Okay, so H4 and H1 we are bearish. So the longer term how to say bias, right, for this BTC lah, we should essentially be looking for sell opportunities on bigger time frame. But that doesn't mean the smaller time frame we should be looking for sells, guys. Smaller time frames, potentially we will be seeing the move for the pullback occur first. But again, we have to wait and see, because this H1 liquidity has already been swept. Let me put it more pretty. Can you guys see that? Not sure you guys can see it now. Okay, let me put it a straight line. Is it thick enough? No, 50%. Okay, now you guys can see it. Okay, so this is the clear break in H1. All right. So since we have a clear break in H1 already, so this one is, so we are moving towards the downside. We can consider this liquidity being taken, which is why now price is making a move towards the upside. But again, since it's not yet 9:30, even though it is a weekend, okay, we can see price potentially move down first to sweep this liquidity, and then start to see a move towards the upside to fulfill that pullback requirement. So we're not so sure if price want to sweep this liquidity and move up, or price is very happy just sweeping this liquidity, and then we start to see a move towards the upside lah. But regardless, whatever it is, we just wait. Okay, we just wait, and then let's see what opportunity lies ahead of us. Because like I said, the most liquidity that is resting for today, okay, is here, because this is the highest point ever since Asia session started. Nothing traded above this range, therefore there is a lot of stop losses in this area. Hence market makers, once they have enough of liquidity, like this H1 liquidity has been swept, potentially maybe they will sweep this one or so, they will push price up so that they'll be able to take out everybody's stop loss orders here lah. But again, everything is about patience, especially in trading. If you guys have any questions, so feel free to just leave a chat in the chat section. I want to go and cook something to eat because, like I said, guys, I am quite hungry. So let me just see. In the H4, yes, we broke. Okay, so roughly we may be coming to this H1 liquidity range. Okay, at least equilibrium level. Okay, so maybe the second one here. Okay, but again, let's just wait and see, because even in the M5 time frame, right, we are still bearish. We are not bullish yet. Okay, if you guys want to understand where is the section, right, let me show you. So this one here. So price literally has to break this range for us to consider that we are finally in a bullish move towards the upside. So since we haven't broken this structure yet, we are still bearish. Hence, it is not advisable for us to enter any trades, even though we're seeing a move towards the upside. Let's see if there's any manipulation phases or not on the weekend. Okay, so you guys just enjoy watching this chart. Okay, let me go and get some food first lah. Okay, got any questions, just feel free to leave in the chat section, and I will get right into them lah. Okay, enjoy the music first, guys. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm 6 minutes late. I makan so much already. My stomach is so round already, guys. Okay, so tonight remove first lah. So price already broke above this structure point already. So we are now considered in a bullish trend towards the upside. Since we are really moving towards the upside, right, like what we predicted, since majority of the liquidity is resting in this area, okay, I'm not sure if we'll be able to reach this area today or not, okay, in the long run for sure, but at least this area, I think this liquidity range will be taken out lah, because at least that is based on H4 will be our equilibrium level. But again lah, when we are trading pullbacks, right, we have to be really, how to say, careful, okay, in terms of our risk management, because no one really know how far a pullback can really go to lah. In this case, why it's a bit, I won't say safer, but a little bit more manageable, it is because the pullback is in a bigger time frame and we are trading in smaller time frames. So just like we are just collecting like enough lah, okay, for the pullback. So for now, since we are in a bullish move up based on our 5-minute time frame, we can consider this H1 liquidity range, okay, is the one that price choose to sweep, and now market maker potentially is starting to push price towards the upside. Of course, we must understand in our H1 we are still bearish, okay, in our H4 we are still bearish, in the smaller time frame we are bullish. All right, so let's see 15. Okay, guys, say hello to my cat if you guys miss my cat. This is Mochi. Hi, Mochi. Mochi, follow my hand. Later I play with you. My cat can play fetch, you know. I will be taking a video recording of it, and then I'll post on my cat's TikTok account. If you guys want to follow, I think it's Disney cat. Let me check. Malaysia. It's Disney cat. If you guys want to follow my cat account, to be honest, my cat a bit more popular than me. You can see. Not sure you guys can see it or not. Yeah, so this is my cat's account. It's Disney cat. Okay, so in the 15-minute time frame, right, guys, we are still bearish. 15-minute time frame, we are still bearish. Only 5 minutes, we are in a bullish move towards the upside. Okay, just give me a moment, guys. Let me analyze a little bit of the market, then I give you potential entry models lah for us today. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, traders. Personally, I want to wait for this 1 hour candle to close. The reason behind it is because, like I said, in the bigger time frames, like overall, we are still in a bearish move up. We are not showing any bullish structure being formed yet, lah. Okay, for the bigger time frame, the the smallest bigger time frame that I personally like to wait and see, it will be the 1 hour time frame, lah. In this case, if you guys watch carefully, right, we are seeing a rejection here, so this means sellers are present in this area. I would like to see at least price close above this candle. Okay, if a strong close, I'll be more than happy lah. But at least close above this candle. I don't mind if price is close by this liquidity range because I'm actually aiming for this one. So there is still room lah. Personally, there is still room to enter this potential trade for today. But again, I just want to wait and see since we have 18 minutes or more. So roughly, I think 10 o'clock. I want to see how this prior candle will be closing. In 5 minutes, we are in a bullish move up. Yes, I understand that. But regardless, 5 minutes we're in a bullish move up. I cannot really see a clear entry opportunity for us. If you guys want to see, right, this is one of the entry lah. Okay. Why this is one of the entry? It is because this is a fair value gap. And most importantly, I mentioned this many times, we have to label our fair value gap. So this one is a bullish fair value gap. So based on matrix for bullish fair value gap, how does it work? Price is moving towards the upside, right? Let's say up to this point, since the wick is up to here. When price comes back into this bullish fair value gap, only if lah, okay, it's not 100% thing. If price comes back into this range and respects the matrix of what a bullish fair value gap usually does, which is continue to push price up lah. So we will start to see a continuation move towards the upside. Potentially price will be coming to take out our first liquidity range. Okay, this is just basic market structure foundation in terms of how they actually move. Okay, when price comes to a certain range. But as of now, I do not see a clear entry model because personally I like to see liquidity sweeps even in a smaller time frame. I am not seeing liquidity sweeps in a smaller time frame. I'm seeing a very beautiful bullish structure, yes, but I'm not seeing any sweeps. To be honest, I'm seeing sweeps towards the upside. So since our initial bias is towards the upside lah, okay, if we are seeing sweeps towards the upside, that means price potentially will be moving down. If you want to see price continuously move up, we must be seeing sweeps to the downside, not towards the upside. See, this is a liquidity sweep also. So that is why in the 1 hour time frame I told I want to wait, because you see, this is the reason why we are seeing a wick here and candle not check close yet. This is sellers, guys. So even though we are bullish in a 5 minute time frame, you see this is sellers. Okay, they are present here. So I want to wait up to 10 o'clock and then I want to see what is market actually doing, and then I want to wait if there are any potential sweeps are not occurring from the downside to confirm my bias that we can be potentially moving towards the upside. Of course, we can enter based off this bullish fair value gap. Of course we can. Safer stop loss will be below these lows here. Okay, you guys can aim for this liquidity range high. Okay, beautiful 1 2 3. But then again, this is up to preference lah. Okay, there are traders that just trade off fair value gaps. Okay, there are traders that just trade off order blocks. Okay, Fibonacci retracement areas. There's a lot. Okay, breaker blocks, inverse fair value gaps, so on and so forth lah. So my personal preference, okay, I like to see liquidity sweeps being occurred from the opposite direction from where my bias is. For example, this case, right, my bias is more towards the upside because why? In H4, like I said, we broke structure. Okay, we broke this structure. This is the low that created the highest point. We broke this structure. Okay, it was a beautiful break. Therefore, now potentially we'll be seeing a pullback. So what are we trading? We are essentially trading a pullback. Not recommended, but since this is a bigger time frame pullback, it is okay because we are trading in a smaller time frame. Okay, So I personally like to see more sweeps occur towards the downside to confirm my bias even better lah. That will be moving towards the upside. But again, if by 10 o'clock I'm still not seeing any form of sweeps, then I will just wait at least until 10:30. Okay, that is when the New York Stock Exchange market opens. So then we potentially can be seeing more volume lah coming to the market. But we won't be seeing usually. Actually, I cannot say that. I shouldn't say that because you guys see today, Asia session and also London session, how beautiful it moves down. Right. If I say no beautiful movement means there's a lie already. Look at this. So beautiful. Even on the weekend, if like this, oh my god. You see, sometime on the weekday, let me find. Look at this, guys. This one is kind of okay lah, but you see, this is the highest point in Asia, okay, and then this is the highest point in London. It's not that much different. Okay, see, just here, that's it. It's not that much different. It really moved down, but it never really continuously moved higher. Okay, it is higher, but not like really a beautiful move lah. Okay, you see this one. What is it? This is Tuesday. Look at this. What is London doing, guys? London is like consolidating here in the middle. Even New York is not pretty. This is like so messy. Price action, and then we start to see a beautiful move down. In between, there's no sessions, which is crazy. But you see today, okay, see, we continuously push all the way down. This is beautiful, and this is a weekend. So I take it back. Maybe we can be seeing beautiful moves later towards the upside. Let's see. Since we really see strong volume in Asia, strong volume in London, let's see if New York continue that strong volume or not, even though it's the weekend. Okay, so by 10 or 10:30, okay, then let's see if there's any opportunity or not. But you guys can focus on this potential entry model. Okay, not something I would recommend. Not something I would prefer. Okay, whatever float your boat. If you guys like trading based on fair value gaps alone, then this is your opportunity lah then. Okay, for me, I personally would like to wait a little bit more just to see if I'm able to capture any form of liquidity sweep areas, okay, and any other confluences lah based on my personal trading strategy prior for me to potentially enter this trade today. Okay, I will update you guys lah. Alright, stay tuned. Any questions, feel free guys to leave a comment in the chat below. I'll be more than happy to get it right into it for you guys lah. Okay, enjoy the music first. Any questions, remember, just ask. Hello, thank you so much. Hold on, let me get my camera on. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Movie Kid Tech Live. I like your name. Your channel name, I believe. How much are you trading with? Can I clarify this question? Are you referring to like my capital, or in terms of my quantity of how much I usually trade? Which broker? Okay, so for cryptocurrencies, right, I'm using Bitunix. I have a link in the description below if you guys would like to register and then use the same broker. Each bit, okay, this depends. You see, in weekends, right? Weekend trades, to be honest, I don't usually take weekend trades, but today I want to try. So, from the usual amount that I trade, let's say, I just give you an example. Let's say if I trade $100, okay, I only will raise $100 in my account per trade. Okay, I want to make around 300 per trade. Okay, 300 per trade. But in trading, okay, never mind. Let me explain my how much I usually will trade, and then I will get to your question. This is actually a very good question lah. Okay, it has to do a lot with your risk management. So I typically, let's say if I were to risk $100 per trade, okay, on the weekend, I would typically trade to risk only $50 per trade. The reason behind is because I usually don't see that much of volume towards the weekend, so I don't aim for like that really big moves to capture. Like even today also, even though yes, our bias is more towards the upside, we are trading a pullback. So a pullback, as traders, we all understand, we do not know how much a pullback will typically move towards. Yes, the ideal zone is equilibrium level, but again, you cannot confirm a pullback. We're not really sure, but we can. It's actually more ideal to trade an impulse move lah. But since the pullback is in a bigger time frame, that's why it has some room for us to trade today. If you want to make 300 per trade, right? First, you have to understand how much, for example, capital are you looking into invest into your account. You need to understand that. Do you have a number, a rough number that I can give you like some advice? 300 per trade is, of course, I don't want to say the word easy, okay? It is very achievable, but it depends. 1,000, okay. $1,000. Okay, let me calculate a bit. Okay, give me a moment. I do the calculate for you. All right. So 300 per day. I like to make. Okay. The section per day we will get into it. Okay. So if you were to invest $1,000, okay, into an account, right? That means you will have to risk 10% of your capital in order to make $300. Because if you want to make $300, okay, let's say you risk $100, and then you always aim for 1 to 3 R trades. I give you an example. What is 1 to 3 R? This is actually 1 to 3 R right now. You see, this is on 1 to 3 R. So that means your $100, if you were to enter the trade, this would be your $100 here. If the price goes below this range, out lah. Okay, that means you lose 10% of your account. If the trade goes above here, confirm you make $300 lah, because you risk 10%, okay, to make back $300. Of course, can, but trading traders lah, they don't usually risk 10%. But again, if it's a smaller account, like for example, people who starting with $100, yes, they risk more than 10%. Okay, if your account size is quite big, risking 10% is okay, but you have to understand if you lose 9 times, okay, then you're left with only $100 left. So, of course, achievable. $1,000 can, memang can, but you have to ensure that you have a strategy. And then through that strategy, you have to backtest that strategy and find out your profit ratio in terms of the win rate lah. How many percent is that? If let's say if your win rate is 50 or 40% as well, you can be profitable. With this strategy, you can be profitable. Whatever strategy it is lah. But you must make sure you only risk 10% if you are investing $1,000 per account. No matter what, you only must risk 10%. Okay, your minimum, you must aim at least 1 to 3 if you want to make $300. On the weekend, I would not highly recommend to always go only 1 to 3. Okay, of course, can, like right now, we actually just put 1 to 3 lah. Not a trade I would recommend because I like to see other things happen. But for those that like to trade fair value gaps, this is an opportunity. If you want to make 300 per day, right? Okay, is it pertaining this? Throughout my journey in trading, right, I also had the same idea. I've been trading for 3 years plus already. I also had a goal. I had something like I marked down. Okay, I need to make this much per day every single day. Then that's how much I can earn by the end of the month. I'll be honest. You can be profitable. Okay, but my stage, right, I am profitable not because I am earning a specific amount every single day. I only earn quite a good amount on the days that I can trade. There are some weeks, right? Like for example, last week I never trade one single trade or so, because based on my strategy, over the years actually it's getting a lot more strict lah. Especially now the market is like crazy. If you guys are using FTMO, which also I am, they got sent emails also saying that the market is like really crazy and all that. I got sent that in my Discord community, so just to highlight. Yeah. So the more strict you are, the lesser trades you will get. But when your opportunity comes, right, you'll be able to really earn quite well. You can earn on that. What trades on crypto? Crypto got so many. There's really so many trades. I right now also just showing you guys Bitcoin because Bitcoin is like very popular, right? Then we have ETH. Okay, I also have many other cryptocurrencies in my phone. Okay, not on TradingView because sometimes I just search them lah. They have Grass, USDT, Dogecoin, Solana. There's a lot. Literally, there's a lot. I'm trading on 212. Sorry, 212. What is that? I'm not very well versed in crypto space. I started to come into crypto space actually early this year. I see started in December and November last year, and then now only I really like getting in more aware about the crypto space. I used to trade forex. I still trade forex. Not used to. I still trade forex a lot. Crypto only when there's opportunity but can't seem to make much. I hope you don't mind. What strategy are you using right now? Maybe I can help to give you some advice. It not only depends on strategy. I'll be honest, in trading, it's actually a lot to do with your risk management and your mindset. Okay, this is the two things that made me profitable. I'll be honest. My strategy, of course, I am very thankful for it. It helped me a lot, but my strategy only can work if my mindset and my risk management is correct. If these two out, even your trading strategy is 100% right, there's a lot of possibility that we can only take wrong trades also. Trading 212 is more S&P. I'm winning the trades, but it's okay, a few pounds at a time. Hey, congrats! Good, right? You're winning the trade, but don't worry about the few pounds, right? Okay, don't worry about that. I had this similar mindset before. It affected me a lot because last time when I started trading, I only put $300 in my forex account. So I used to earn a couple of bucks, like $10, sometimes $20, right? It felt great, but then it didn't feel like I can change my life already. But over time, we must remember now, when we start off trading, it's a compounding thing. So if you're able to consistently earn a certain amount, okay, for example, a goal maybe you have, it doesn't matter if you lose. In trading, we know there's always risk. That's why when you have a strategy, okay, my advice is to test out the strategy first. In TradingView, we can replay this one. We can literally do this. Hold on, there is replay option. Okay, you can go, for example, how far back based on your trading plan. Okay, then you can just replay whenever the opportunity comes up based on your trading strategy. Then you can just apply it. Once you're done, right, TradingView will actually show you how much is your percentage, your win rate okay. Based on that percentage, that will give you a clear idea of, based out of 10 trades, how many trades you potentially will be getting wrong. Okay. So wonder if I need to put more money in. Put more money in. Since you said that you are already earning, you're winning. Okay, are you profitable in the account currently? Was gonna pick a different broker through TradingView to see if I can gain more on the risk reward. Okay, understand. I mean, that's the best we always need to see what is the best for us as traders, right? I use Bitunics because for me it's quite nice quite good interface, so very clean and easy. Also, since I'm fairly new to crypto space, I'm not so sure if you've been trading crypto maybe for a very long time. Maybe you can teach me something. Yeah, but in terms of the put in more money, yes, but it's only like 10 pounds or so as I go on. Okay, it's okay. In terms of the amount is not really the important thing here. It is about what are you doing, is it working or not. When in trading we chase money, okay, money will bite us back one. But if you chase strategy and you chase discipline, you chase quality, money will chase you back. Yes, but it's only like 10. Okay, I'm not losing, just not getting life. I understand. I know how you feel. I felt that also. I felt the same thing. Hi, hello, Becky. Thank you so much for joining. But don't worry about in terms of the life-changing money Just believe and understand that it will come. whatever you're doing right now, you already achieved the pathway. You already found the pathway, okay, for you to be profitable, for you to be able to live out just out of trading lah. Okay, don't let your mindset put in the terms of the amount. When we start to think like this, right, that is when we start to focus more on the money, the number. That one killed me also 2 years ago. I was earning quite well. Sorry guys. I was earning quite well. Then I start to focus on how much I'm actually making, and I over risk. I forgot my discipline. I forgot risk management. Okay, I over risk. To be honest, I earn quite well. Sometimes trades can go up to 10k also. But because that mindset, right, I managed to lose everything just off one trade. Yeah, so don't worry about the amount. Just understand what you're doing right now is working. If you want to compound that, of course you can add a little bit more money into the account so that you'll be able to take a little bit more higher risk, but make sure you calculate your risk. Like just now I give you the example, $1,000, right? 10% is 100. So remember, how much percent are you risking? And then based on your trading strategy, if it's a 50-50% win to loss ratio, that means out of 10 trades, potentially you will be losing 5. You must put that in your mind. So if you lose one trade, don't feel bad about it. It is part of your trading plan. You are supposed to lose 5, okay? Because it's 50-50. But if you properly follow 10%, you risk to gain $300. Regardless, you lose 5, you win 5, you will always be profitable. How much your highest withdrawal? I cannot say the amount lah. Because I last time you can see my Instagram if you want. I got post there in the old story, but that is when I trade forex lah. That one you guys can see lah. I got post withdrawals there. The reason why I no more share a lot about that is because I personally got kena target before. I don't have to share too much here lah. But that one got cost, like my cards got issue. Basically scammers lah, hackers like this lah. Yeah, so that's why I no longer post that much lah. Yeah, but you guys can see my Instagram if you want. My Instagram is Gunasilan Rave. Maybe I can later I'll put in the chat, then you guys can see lah one of my highlights there. I got show my withdrawals there back then. I haven't traded crypto. I see. So that means you are now focused on forex. Is that correct? Since you haven't traded crypto, 35 pounds on a trade on gold. That's good. But how much are you risking, may I ask? It is very good. You're earning 35 pounds. Very good. How much are you risking? Maybe I can give you like a clear picture of in terms of your current trading strategy, right? It's not a trading strategy. The current trade that you're on, I'm not sure if you're still on it or not. How much you actually already made? Gold and Tech 100. Oh, okay. You mean Nasdaq? Is it? Nasdaq 100? Is it? Put in 100 pounds. Oh, okay. So you put in 100 pounds. You earn 35 pounds, which is amazing. Okay, that is like above 30%, guys. Bro, that's 35%. That's amazing. That is actually really, really good. So you earn 35%, but how much did you risk, may I ask? Like your stop loss? Nasdaq, yeah. Nasdaq is actually very nice to trade. Of course, you have to be careful with Nasdaq because President Trump, again, nothing bad about whatever he's doing lah. It's just like sometimes he does news and how to say, like out of sudden he say things out of sudden, so that one will cause the market to move like crazy lah. Nasdaq really will be affected lah. That one. So I trade Nasdaq also, but then why Nasdaq is nice when you trade forex, right? The lot size, right, you will see is a very huge one, so the feeling is very cool. 50%. Okay, so 50% of your account. Okay, all right. So 50%. To be honest, very high. You're risking really high, but again, it's 100 pounds lah, smaller amount. I understand. But are you comfortable with risking 50%? I mean, it's great that you earn 35. In trading, right, the amount that we risk, okay, for example, we go back to the initial example lah, $1,000, okay, or £1,000, whichever currency is okay, 1,000. If we raise 10% is 100. So our minimum, okay, for us to close out is $100 or £100 or whatever currency. How much we raise, our minimum we must get back also is that amount. That is just how to say, the risk management level side of trading. It's not something like, oh, it's a rule you have to follow, oh, you have to do this. Of course, no, but it is a rule that really kept a lot of traders, including myself, also stay profitable. The leverage was 1.30. Okay, 1.30 is like FTMO. If you were to take a non-swing account, I think if you take swing account, FTMO is 1.3. Yeah. So I thought I will win more, and margin was 5%. Is this why you're actually looking for another broker? And then in terms of like, I did stop loss of £10 of their £50. £10 out of £50. Okay, it's okay. Actually, quite okay. May I ask your strategy? Did you test out your strategy in terms of understanding the win to lose percentage? The win rate lah, they call it win rate, right? Win rate percentage. Because the win rate percentage, right? This was another trader lah that said it really changed my mindset. I don't know, is that a bad margin? I cannot say bad or good lah, because yes, there are some brokers, right? They will tell you, wow, like unlimited margin, or your leverage, like really, really, very, very good leverage and all that. But if you see the very, very regulated brokers, right, around like this only, their margin percentage, their leverage percentage around this. Some will give you really good ones, but some roughly average also around this number. Because regulated brokers, okay, and the new brokers, they want to bring in people to their platform. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying that they could be scam, okay, but all I'm saying is they are not regulated, and they're doing all of these fancy things is just because they want to bring people to their platform. So if you ask me, I personally don't mind in terms. Of course, I like to find the best leverage. Okay, the ones that will give me the best margins. Of course, all traders want to do this. But I prefer to put my money into regulated brokers, because the amount that we all trade is not very small amount, right? So it's best to make sure that our money is as safe as possible. What broker would you recommend on TradingView? Okay, so if you ask on TradingView, means I believe you are looking for the broker companies like this one, right? Hold on, I don't use brokers here. How do I see this thing? I've never connected any of my broker in TradingView, but I know it's up here. Do you know how to do it? I don't know how to do it. I know it's here, somewhere here. Some of my friends also, they are using a broker on TradingView. I think it's CTrader. I think they use CTrader. How to connect? How to see the broker thing? I never connected on TradingView. I always just trade on my phone. So I use TradingView to just mark out certain areas. Like for example, this one, see guys, they already take out H1 already, liquidity range. Okay, H1 liquidity range already taken out. Do you know how to check the brokerage? I think you're referring to the list of brokers on TradingView, right? My friend, he and she is using CTrader. CTrader is available on TradingView. So they do all the analysis, and after they trade directly lah. Yeah, I don't use brokers on TradingView because I like my current broker. For crypto space, of course lah, I'm using BitUnix. I will show you the one I'm using for Forex. But let me go and show you. This one is a regulated broker lah. Last time I used to use Tickmill. I'm not sure if you heard Tickmill before or not. Give me a moment. FPG, Fortune Prime. I'm not sure if you guys heard about it or not before lah. So this one also is recommended by another friend of mine to use them lah, because we have like also met like the CEO of this brokerage company. So that's why lah, we actually use this broker company lah. So it's you can actually survey about them lah. They are regulated brokers. So this is the one that I'm currently using for Forex. Okay, I'll show you crypto. This is the one that I'm using for crypto. How to show you? Wait. Okay, this is the one. This is BitUnix. You guys see it? This is BitUnix lah. I'm using BitUnix. You gonna see the sign? Maybe I go to the website lah. Show you the website. We have BitUnix. I don't know why. So this is the one lah. This is the logo lah. BitUnix. I have a link in the description below if you guys want to use this broker. This is for crypto. Must be very specific, guys, in the broker that you guys use. Some forex broker, they allow you to. Of course, every forex broker they allow you to trade crypto. Yes, they do. But the spreads, right, when you enter, are sometimes very high. Okay, like crazy high. So if you want to enter here, the moment you put buy or sell, let's say you want to put buy, right, your entry will be here, which is crazy. But if you trade on actual crypto regulated brokers, okay, if you want to enter this area, when you press buy or sell, you will enter this area. Okay, so if you want to trade crypto, my preference, use a crypto broker, unless you're able to find a broker where they allow you to swap between crypto at the same time forex, and then they won't really charge like crazy difference in terms of the spreads, then okay lah, no problem lah, good job lah. For me, I differentiate crypto, BitUnix for me, and then if forex means Fortune Prime lah. Again, feel free, you guys can just go and survey it lah. Always survey your brokers lah, to make sure they are regulated. As long as they're regulated, then good lah. Okay, in terms of this one, guys, we already sweep a H1 liquidity range. Okay, unfortunately, price didn't come into the fair value gap for an entry. Okay, if this one was an entry, means already 1 to 3 lah. Very beautiful entry lah, this one. So just have to be aware, okay, that this is a H1 liquidity range. Okay, we are not considered in a bullish move up still. We are still considered bearish right now, and then we just swept a H1 liquidity. So far we're not really seeing much move towards the upside. Okay, potentially we may continue to move down, guys, but then we just have to wait a while more and see, because price never came into this bullish fair value gap yet. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for asking the questions. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. Just as a recommendation, always remember to everyone, whoever is watching, when you use a strategy, okay, make sure that you guys test out the strategy first. Okay, like in TradingView or whatever. TradingView I used to test out new strategies, or I don't care if it's continuously winning, continuously losing, because TradingView I used to test certain new ideas, certain new trading concepts based on my backtest. Because even though I found a strategy, I still actually backtest a lot. Especially on the Sunday. I love to backtest on Sunday, because like from Monday to Friday, okay, forex market Monday to Friday, crypto all the time, okay, but I do Monday to Saturday. So I like to backtest the strategy just to make sure that my strategy is still profitable. And then at the same time, I like to find certain things that can be different, can improve the strategy, or maybe like sometimes my friends they will share with me, "Hey, I'm using this strategy, it's working. This is a win rate percentage," so that I will test on TradingView. Usually, most of the tests in TradingView are chiplawan. That's why I don't use any how to say any broker on TradingView. I also scared I wrongly backtest in the actual real account. Then bye bye lah. Everything goes bye bye lah. Yeah. So you guys use TradingView, okay, to backtest whatever strategy that you are trying to use for your trading. Okay. Once you already how to say test it out, right? Understand your win to lose rate percentage. TradingView will do that for you. You have to make sure you put in your mindset, if I take 10 trades, let's say 50-50, I am going to lose 5 potentially lah, not real, but based on my strategy, I most probably will be losing 5 trades out of 10. So when you stick this mindset, you guys will feel better. When you lose one, okay, just instantly remember, oh, it's okay, it is part of my trading plan. Okay, out of 10 trades, I am maybe possibly will be more losing 5 based on my win to rate ratio lah. Okay, my win rate percentage of this strategy. So if you lose 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, do not get upset. Okay, it's very difficult, I know, easier to say, even though I've been trading for over 3 years plus already, going to be 4 years already. I sometimes still also can get a little bit emotional when losses occur, but the moment when I understand this, right, in terms of the win rate percentage, and that this was another trader said, by the way, it wasn't me. Then he said that if you lose, as long as within your trading plan and you understand how much is your win rate percentage, just remember that you are bound to lose based on this strategy, and it's okay. As long as you out of 10 trade, you don't lose all of 10, then you know lah, most probably is already emotional problem already lah. Maybe we are taking trades too emotionally already lah. This is just advice lah. And then also make sure you guys use a specific account or specific platform to do any new testing. Do not test in your actual live trading account. Okay, for me, I like to use TradingView to do all of my testing, because TradingView, if I want to do testing, I don't prefer take my phone, okay, trade, and then put it aside and then wait. I like to buy or sell directly here. See, you got this buy and sell thing, TradingView here, buy and sell. Yeah, so it's immediate lah. I can see things directly on my screen. And then also, guys, don't get emotional in your test account. Last time when I do this, 3 years ago, I get too emotional on the test account, which is crazy lah. It's insane lah. Again, guys, feel free to ask any questions. Let's see. I'm waiting for any possible sweep. At least until 10:30. Let's see 10:30. And then, guys, I probably have to again just go out for a while to pick up my wife. My wife actually went out. Let me just text her a moment now. You guys enjoy the music. If any questions, feel free to ask us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that so much. No worries. More than happy to help. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Need to run, okay? Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Okay, tomorrow I know it's another day of the weekend. Okay, I wish you have an amazing rest of the Saturday night. Let's see you guys, 10:50, 5 more minutes, okay? Let's just be patient and wait. And like what we expected is correct lah. So far, as we can see for Asia, actually very strong move down. London not really. This is not considered stronger than Asia. Asia is still stronger. Okay. New York, I mean we're seeing a very beautiful move to the upside now. Okay, after this sweep happened in the H1. Right now we swept another H1 liquidity range. Okay. 10:30 is in 5 minutes time. Let's see 30 minutes time frame. Okay, beautiful move. Not seeing any other sweep of liquidity. Again, this is where I expect price will be going to if it potentially start to move up. Okay, of course, unless in the bigger time frame, price don't want to move down. Okay, this bearish break of structure. Okay, is not really a continuation move. Okay, it's just like a fake out. Then we potentially continuously moving up lah. But for now, since we just made the first bearish break, right, the structure, if we are continuously moving up, let's just look for this opportunity. This one, it never come to the bullish beverly gap. We went to TP, but it's okay. At least our bias was correct, guys. At least we thought it was going up. It didn't move up. Okay, 4 more minutes. Just be patient, guys. Relax, enjoy the music. Feel free to ask any other questions you guys have. I'll be more than happy to help answer them for you, okay? Okay, guys, it's already 10:30 already. Now we're starting to see a move down lah. Okay, we also can highlight. Okay, and also remember that regardless of that line that you guys see, right, which is the 5-minute breakup structure for a bullish move up, just remember that on the bigger time frames, right, we are all bearish. Okay, this is why it's very important to wait and be patient. I'll be very honest with you. Okay, over time in trading, some days, right, you will just sit in front of the computer 4 hours and there's nothing for you to do. That is the hardest part of trading. It's not winning. The hardest part is not winning. Okay, if you guys, like I said, understand your risk to reward. Okay, understand risk management. Really understand in terms of your win rate percentage of whatever strategy you're using. Okay, if you understand this all properly, money will come to you as long as you follow. The only difficult thing is not clicking the button. Okay, we all always want to just keep clicking the button. We always want to feel involved in trading. I also, I'm one of the culprit. I know now I talk about it like, now I already achieve already. Regardless, I've been there. Okay, since we are having a sweep here, right, guys, so potentially we may be moving down. Okay, potentially, because the sweep, right, and respect, right, that is occurring is more noticeable for me personally. Moving down lah. Of course, we have 25 minutes, so if I really were to enter, which I potentially will be entering today, if the market shows me something nice, if we close bearish, okay, potentially I will be aiming for sell opportunities. So let me see a 1 minute time frame. So if we see 1 minute time frame, right, guys, just use this first. Okay, we haven't break structure yet. Okay, so I don't feel comfortable entering yet also, because we are not seeing any bearish structure. So if we were to see any bearish structure, right, then my bias potentially will be changing towards the downside. I'll be aiming for at least this liquidity range. Okay, I can remove this. This one is not relevant already, so I can remove. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I don't like to take trades typically if I see liquidity sweeps like this. Again, this is all personal preference, right? It doesn't mean you cannot take. Can, but just me, right? I kind of like make my strategy like really strict. I show you an example. You see, see this. Okay, this is my test account for just testing all the random stuff. This is the leap challenge, and I'm sure you guys could take on a leap challenge. So leap challenge is like in trading view thing lah. Okay, so this one I follow my trading strategy is very strict. See, I never even managed to trade every single day because, like I said, if there's no opportunity, I don't enter, and then I take trades like one trade a day or two. Sometimes if I take morning, right, Asia session, if you already win, I don't even think about New York. But I shouldn't do that. I should trade more because it's a challenge. Yes, we were profitable. Okay, we made 13,000 out of the whatever 250,000 that they give us. Okay, fine, profitable. But I've seen people make millions. Oh my god. I keep thinking, how much did you trade per day? Congrats, really, congrats. How much did you trade in a day? I'm genuinely impressed and also interested to find out. Yeah. So this is what happens like when I follow my trading strategy. I am profitable, but at the same time, for challenges and all, it's very difficult because I do not always trade every single day. I feel the longer I'm in trading, the more and more strict I am becoming in terms of when to enter a trade and all. Sometimes my trading strategy, right, consists of 1, 3, just 3 things. Initially, just 3 things. Actually, there's a lot of understanding behind of the matrix of certain areas, elements, and all. But essentially, it's just top 3 things must happen. Okay, if let's say 1 to 2.5 things already happen, right? The balance half never happen. I don't entering the trade. Even though you go in the correct direction, I'm okay. It's okay. I don't enter the trade. If I enter all that, then maybe earn more lah, because quite a lot of trades I missed out because I'm very strict. But when you trade, just remember trading is a mind game, guys. So it will affect your mind like crazy, especially if you enter trades just because you want to be involved or you have 3 SOPs. Okay, 2.5 of them is already checked. Just balance half only, so you're willing to take the risk. You can. But if you emotionally are really stable and really okay, what I mean by okay is if you enter a trade and you keep thinking about it, that means you're not okay. You are not emotionally okay. If you enter a trade, then you like your heart beats fast. Some people sweat. Okay. Last time when I used to trade with my friend always sweat. What? I don't know now he still sweat or not. Long time already now. Never trade with him to catch up also. Yeah, but if these things happen to you, right, that means you're not emotionally stable. That means you're doing something that is outside of whatever SOP that you have. If you don't have an SOP and then you enter, this emotion will basically teach you and let you know that you actually do not have a clear direction on what to look for in the market yet. That's why whenever you enter a trade, you're panting, your heart rate goes up, you keep thinking about the trade, you cannot go eat or see a movie or something. Okay, trading, you don't have to stick on the laptop. You only have to stick on the laptop to wait for opportunity. When opportunity comes, when you enter the trade, okay, not necessarily you have to stick until the trade goes to the TP range. Okay, you guys can check in time to time. Because for example, let's say if you enter 15-minute time frame, okay, let's say your entry model is in a 15-minute time frame. Only after 15 minutes, okay, I mean every 15 minutes only one candle will appear. So when you enter the trade, you have to wait until 15 minutes, then your next candle will come in. So you can go do anything for 15 minutes. And then when you see the next candle, okay, moving in your direction or maybe not moving in your direction, guess what? You have to wait another 15 minutes. So when you enter a trade, you don't have to really stay in front of your computer. But the thing that some people have to really sit in front of the computer is just to wait for the opportunity lah, basically. Like what we're doing now lah. Now we're just waiting. I'm just seeing right now, we swept this H1 liquidity, not a sweep I would like to see. I prefer to see sweeps like this. We have 20 minutes until this candle closes either bearish or bullish. Okay, this line below here, don't get confused. This is just a line that I draw in the 1 minute time frame to understand what market structure we are currently in. So right now we are still bullish, regardless price come all the way below here. Okay, now we're bearish. Guys, now we're bearish. Actually, you know what? This is the beautiful thing about trading view. You can zoom in. Yeah, actually we are bearish from here already, because this one closed very little, but this is in a smart money concept, right? We don't really call this as a clear structure pointer. We call this a swing failure pattern. So whenever price comes, right, like this, whenever price comes, okay, break little bit and then move up, right? Do not enter this trade. If you want to go for sell, just wait. Really, really just wait, because this point, okay, is just meant to let people think that this is a break towards the downside, because it did consider break. Technically it break, but in smart money concept, this is what we call a swing failure pattern. Because why? If a proper swing happen, once it break here, right, we will see a little bit of continuation move down. We won't see instantly move towards the upside. This is telling us signs that bulls are present. That means buyers are in this zone lah. See this rejection here, right? So price come down all the way this level, and then see price moving up. This is why we're seeing a swing failure pattern. Again, it's not confirmed thing. Okay, it doesn't mean that, oh, swing failure pattern, that means we're going to see move up. No, it's just something that we have to have in the back of our head. Okay, that okay, swing failure pattern occurred here. Maybe it's not the best idea to enter for sell opportunity, even though we did break structure. Okay, yeah, just something to think about. Okay, so right now also, guys, this is the next swing point. Okay, since technically we did consider break, wicks we don't consider as break. See in the line chart. Yep. Okay, so basically we are technically in a bearish trend. Okay, but this is swing failure pattern. So let's see where's our hourly time frame. 16 minutes before this candle closes. If this continue to push up, right, guys, you guys can aim for this liquidity range. I would not highly recommend, like I said again, for this zone, even though yes, this is the zone that has the most amount of liquidity. Yes, I would like to see price go there also. Okay, but bear in mind that today is a weekend, so the volume usually won't be as high. Of course, today volume is very beautiful. I said it just now also. For Asia and London, such an amazing move down. I'm not sure if New York will do the same lah. Okay, but you guys can aim for this range if you're continuously seeing a move towards the upside. Again, guys, feel free to ask any questions in the chat. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing live streams more often lah, as much as I can. Last week I never do one or so, and then the week before also, because I am not taking trades every single day. I am very strict in terms of my trading how to say, trading strategy, and my how to say my requirements. Like, I'm very strict with that. So only when certain things align, then only I'll be entering a trade. So last week I didn't enter any trade. The week before I did. The week before I think I entered 2 trades because that time got opportunity. Last week no. This week so far I got lah, but Monday only. Today what day? Today is what? Today is Saturday already. Yeah. See? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, nothing. Monday only I entered the trade. Okay, guys, we're seeing move up. Just like I said, this is considered as a swing failure pattern. Okay, but let's wait. Never know yet. In H4 also, by right, we should be seeing move up, which we are lah. Okay. Hold on, guys. My wife is calling. You guys enjoy music first. guys, I already highlighted to you guys already. Huh? My wife actually went out to makan with her friends. So it's husband duty. I need to go and pick up right now. Okay, so I believe the live on first. Okay, for a while. But if anything happen means right, like say suddenly it ends or anything, just know that my cats came to the live stream and then they did something like because I got one trading cat. He's very interested in trading one. His name is Mochi. Yeah, again, they have TikTok channels also. It's Disney Cat. If you guys want to follow, okay, you guys can follow that TikTok channel if you want. I'll be posting more there also already. So I'll be heading out first to pick up my wife. Okay, close by, and then I'll be back. Okay, let's see what happens to this trade. So you guys just keep an eye out. Okay, so I can remove this first. Okay, any question, feel free to just leave it in the chat, guys, and later I will get back to you guys. Okay, I go pick up my wife and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, just give me a few moments. Okay, maybe 20 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, because we have another opportunity hopefully by 11 when this candle closes. This one, we have 12 minutes left for this candle to close. So I want to see after it strip this H1 liquidity, are we potentially going to be seeing a move down? If yes, we can look for this liquidity to be taken out. Okay, potentially these two H1 liquidity to be taken out. But again, like I said, H4 we already made a move down. Okay, we may be starting to see a pullback happen. That's why I'm aiming at least for this liquidity to be taken out. Okay, but regardless we have to wait at least for H1 to understand what is actually going to be happening right now. 30 minute almost bearish. We have 12 minutes now regardless. 15 minute we are already bullish structure. 5 minute minimum we have bullish structure. They learn this now. Okay guys, so just stay tuned. Okay, remember, leave any questions you would like in the chat section. I'll get back to you guys.
これは。私やっぱり瑛太先輩が好き。
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm back. I know. I said roughly 20 minutes, but then after I bumped into very good friends. So then we spoke for quite some time. We have some new chats. Farhad, hello. Thank you so much for actually leaving a chat. Well, good luck trade with your trade. Trend is 0. Right, exactly. That is the weekend trade. Weekend trade always like that one. The volume is always so low. That is why typically on the weekends, okay, just to give you guys an idea, sorry guys, my throat. If I usually risk about $100, right, on the weekend, I will risk 50% of my usual amount, okay, because of this reason lah. The volume usually is like very less, but to be honest, today Asia and London is very beautiful. The volume trade really moved down very beautifully, but of course like I said, since our initial bias is towards the upside, I'm looking for at least this area to be taken. Again guys, since I came quite late, right, I don't think I'll be taking a trade. I know I said I wanted to take a trade, but then now it's already 11:43, so I think maybe we will start to, not maybe, memang we will start to see a lot lesser movement in price So I will not really be entering any trade for now. But if you were to ask me, is there opportunity? Yes, there is. This will be the one. So this is another bullish fair value gap. Just label it guys. Yes. So if you ask me, means yes, there is an opportunity. This is the opportunity to look for any buy models here. So what we can do, we can go into the smaller time frame like M1. Okay. So we just have to wait for a bullish market structure to appear. If you guys are asking me where's the bullish market structure, is here. So only when price breaks above this area, then only we should be interested to buy. Regardless, price is inside of our POI right now because we are still bearish based on the market structure as of now, guys. Okay. Oh, wait, let me confirm. This is bullish. Oh no, sorry guys, we are bullish. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. So this is the structure where we saw a break. Okay, so market break this structure, and so we are moving up. So right now, market is in this mini. Why I say mini is because we're in an M1 order block zone. Okay, have to just be aware that we have bearish. I will be removing this, by the way, the drawings here, because then it'll be too much for you guys to focus on. Okay, just for you to understand, we have bearish fair value gaps, okay, which potentially could hold price for for a move towards the downside. But again, we are in a bullish structure right now, and we are inside of the POI. Okay, so if I want to enter, I would say this would be a good entry area. Stops, just leave it at the closest range. Doesn't matter if we get stopped out, because this is 1 minute lah, right? 1 minute, this can be a little bit sketchy because we're not really able to fully understand where is the actual sweep. Of course, we can if we do more in-depth analysis, but just based on the bullish fair value gap, right? This is one of the trading idea where we can potentially be seeing a move towards the upside. Okay, 1 to 4, but usually we go 1 to 3. Yeah, so way within the range lah. Okay, but I feel potentially this liquidity can be swept only because based on H4, we caught it quite early lah. Is that we're already in a bearish structure move down. Even though H4 is bearish, H1 is bearish. Okay, why I said our initial bias is bullish is because once we see an impulse move down, okay, potentially we will start to see a pullback, because that's how the market works. Market doesn't move all the way down or all the way up. Okay, this is just the matrix law of how market moves now, guys. Okay, and also based on the 5 minute, I got mentioned to you guys, if Asia is bearish, if London is bearish, typically, usually New York will like to counter trend. This is because of all of the liquidity that is resting above the highs. This is the main liquidity. Okay, there's a lot of liquidity resting here today because this is the start of the move for a very beautiful downtrend line. Why is the start of the move is based on sessions. If you say start of the move means, of course, it will be this one. This is the highest point. Majority of liquidity, of course, is resting here. But based on today, because we trade intraday, this is the highest form of liquidity lah. Okay, which we will be focusing on. But why I say at least we come to this range, possibly only, not real, it is because of the pullback that we potentially are seeing to be formed right now. Let me hide the joint there. See, impulse move down, impulse move down, pullback. Okay, just because of the pullback in the bigger time frame, which is why we can actually enter this trade lah for a buy opportunity. Now this is what I mean lah. If we just enter based on M1, can be a little bit risky lah. I won't lie, my entry model is actually in M1 also, but I only enter it after certain confluences happen lah, based on my own personal trading strategy, and that one involves a lot around liquidity sweeps lah. Okay, that is like one of my main thing. If you see an M1 right now, right, I won't refer to M1 as liquidity sweeps. I at least bigger time frames and also M5, N15. Okay, around this range there is no liquidity sweep. So that's why I say it's not really my typical entry idea, but it is an entry model. Regardless, it is still an entry model because we're in a bullish fair value gap. Okay, so right now, guys, I don't think this will hold. I'll show you why. Not only because the structure has been broken, the order block has been disrespected, but at the same time, okay, this area here has formed another break. That means right now in the M1 time frame, we potentially are in a bearish structure. Therefore, we may be moving more towards the downside. Just based on this break here now. Let me just give me a moment, guys. Let me just see, because just now we highlighted when trade, if I'm not mistaken, was roughly around this area, and then now trade started to move up. So our bias is correct. But let me see if there are any zones or positions that I could have possibly entered. Let me just see. I'm not seeing any. Again, don't mind me. I'm just very strict in terms of my entry models and all. That is the reason why I'm saying there's no entry opportunities lah. Okay, but this is just based on my strategy. It doesn't mean there is no entry models. Of course there is, but based on my strategy, there isn't. Okay, 8 minutes. This candle will be closing. Okay, guys. Personally, I would not recommend if you guys want to continue to trade, because usually when you reach nearby 12 o'clock, right, even on the weekday, okay, market tend to move quite slow already. Some of today is the weekend, so I believe you'll move even slower. We are not seeing the same momentum or the same volume like how Asia showed us today lah. Okay, so New York is not really giving it today. I would not recommend that you guys want to trade, but if you want to still trade, okay, just remember what I said. In 8 minutes time, this hourly candle will be closing. Okay, so that will be roughly 12 a.m. lah. When 12 a.m, start to see and understand what color candle will this be. Okay, if bullish, okay, fine. Bearish, also fine. The thing that you have to understand is most probably this will be a bullish candle close, and then you guys have to wait for another hour to be safe, okay, to see if that is a bearish candle or not. If it is a bearish candle, okay, and it closes below this candle, then potentially we will start to see a shift whereby price will be moving towards the downside to take out this liquidity ranges. There you see bearish right now. Okay, if this close bearish, right guys, right now below this candle, potentially we are start to seeing the shift to not continuously for price to start moving to the downside. The reason because this H1 liquidity has already been swept, which price already has enough liquidity lah, enough field, enough orders already to make a move towards the downside. So therefore, if this is the thing that is about to happen, you guys can aim for these liquidity areas resting below. Okay, I may be entering this trade, but not now. I will still wait a while. I want to see after this candle closes, and then I have a few conferences in my smaller time frame that I would like to see. And then once that is confirmed, then potentially I'll be entering the trade lah. But if I do, I will just highlight to you guys inside our Discord community, which if you guys would like to join, okay, just click the link in the description below. Okay, follow the TNCs, and I will invite you guys into that community. I think, you know what guys, I will end the live stream here because it's about to be 12 already, and I want to have a movie night right now. I got every weekend, to be honest, even on the weekday also lah. I like to see movies at night. I hope you guys had a wonderful and amazing Saturday, and then to be honest, tomorrow is also still the weekend lah. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday as well. If I go live stream tomorrow, then I'll catch you guys tomorrow, or not means probably Monday or Tuesday lah. Okay, and then also a new YouTube video is coming up soon. This one is well overdue. I'm very sorry. It is my part. I just had quite a few house things that I've been settling, so that's why I wasn't able to finish off the edits to post it. I'll do my best to get that done as soon as possible, so you guys will be able to learn more and more. Okay, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, every single one of you, for giving me your time today to actually look through the charts on a beautiful Saturday and analyze it together. I will catch you all in the very next one. Good night, guys. Take care.